we can come together as one nation and one people and choose our better history.
We all know that the world can be a violent place, a place full of wars.
In the present.
Alfred Bernard Nobel was the son of Emmanuel and Carolina Nobel. Emmanuel Nobel was an inventor and an engineer, and as they say, apples don't fall too far from the tree. Alfred Nobel was much like his father. He was an engineer, an inventor, and a chemist, and an industrialist. The Nobel Peace Prize is one of the 5 Nobel Prizes recommended by Alfred Nobel. Does not know to this day the reasons for his choice of peace as one of the topics of his award. For example, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry or Physics can be interpreted as a chemical engineer. Some suggest that Nobel wanted to compensate for growing destructive power. Nobel is an inventor of dynamite, but dynamite was not used before his death. The Nobel Prize is awarded annually in the Norwegian capital Oslo on December 10 by the Norwegian Nobel Prize Committee. Was awarded for the first time in 1901. The candidates for the award are chosen by a body appointed by the Norwegian Parliament according to the will of Nobel. Those who have the honor of winning the Nobel Peace Prize since 2009 to this day. People who have given their lives to spread peace in this world, and yet peace keeps ink on paper and achieved a goal that is not realized. But how do we interpret the name of peace and democracy as a division of the state of Iraq into rival sects? Like in Libya and in Syria, the war is still there. The best evidence of the lack of peace and peace is to keep the state of Palestine an eternal colony. Barack Obama was the 44th President of the United States, holding office from 2009 to 2017. Obama was born on August 4, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii. His mother Ann Denham raised him on her own, while his father lived in Kenya. Obama's pre-racial identity forget his unique perspective on race. Obama attended Columbia University. He worked as a community organizer in Chicago. Malala Yousafzai is a Pakistani education advocate who at the age of 17 became the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize after surviving an assassination attempt by the Taliban. Born on July 12, 1997,
to learn from the experience I had. My father only gave me the name Malala. He didn't make me Malala.
Yousafzai became an advocate for kids' education when she herself was still a child, which resulted in the Taliban issuing a death threat against her.
There is a moment when you have to choose whether to be silent or to stand up. The Taliban said that no girl can go to school, and if she goes, then you know what we can do. They shot me on the left side of my forehead. They thought that the bullet would silence us.
On October 9, 2012, a gunman shot Malala when she was traveling home from school. She survived and has continued to speak out of the importance of education. In 2013, she gave a speech to the United Nations and published her first book, I Am Malala.
Nobody thought that she will survive.
But I am the same Malala.
In 2014, she won the Nobel Peace Prize.
The Nobel Peace Prize is to be awarded to Malala Yousafzai.
Sorry, Palestine, we're not coming. We're just lying. Laying in our bed. As long as we don't live in you, nothing's bad. Sorry, Palestine, for not helping you. All we can do is post pictures saying, Gaza, we love you. Sorry, we are not free. We live in psychological war too. Dying is better than living the way we do. Sorry, medias don't see you. It's your fault. You're not LA, New York, or Paris. No, don't stop me. Let me talk.